This video is your step-by-step guide to getting past $10,000 a month in your beauty business, whether you're starting from literal 0 clients a month, or if you're seeing about 2 to 5 people, but you yet haven't been able to get past $10,000 a month. I'm going to show you exactly step-by-step what you need to do and what I would do if I was starting from 0 to get there. Now, I know what you're thinking. What do I know about beauty businesses? What do I know about salons? Well, over the last 5 years, I helped over 2,500 women build their beauty businesses. 800 of them scaled past 6 figures. 700 people quit their job and went full-time into their beauty business, and I had over 94 millionaires get their goal in their salon. So I'm going to show you exactly what my top people did and what my bottom people did to get their business to the next level, or that made them stop doing their beauty business. What are the common traits? What are the common mindset hacks? What are the common ways to get clients, and what are the common ways to keep clients? What are the ways to grow your brand? I'm going to show you all of that right now. This is all very tactical stuff, so take notes. Be ready to apply. Don't just watch this video when you're eating lunch or dinner just to have fun and entertain yourself. No, this is a very tactical video that will get you past $10,000 a month in the next 3 months. So please take notes and start. Most importantly, take action. Okay, so number one, pick a service that you want to do. What do you want to get into in the beauty industry? I love the beauty industry because when you get into an industry and you want to know whether you should do marketing or you want to do fitness or whatever, beauty is recession proof. You want to get into a recession proof business, and that is what beauty is. That's why I love this industry so much. So now it's just a matter of what do you want to do in the beauty industry? Do you want to do lashes? You want to do facials? You want to do waxing? You want to do hair? You want to do brows? You want to do brow lamination? You want to do lash lift? There's so many different options you can get into, and the best thing is once you pick one, you can do other things within that business. So let's say you're doing lashes, but once you have enough lash clients, you're like, hey, I could just add a brow lamination service on top of that for $50, and you can do that while you're doing the lashes and make extra money. So that's why pick one, get really good at it, and that way you can add others. I recommend lashes or brows, and by brows I mean PMU, microblading, because those are huge industries. There's a plethora of clients. Yes, it's saturated, but there will never be more clients than there will be artists. So don't worry about saturation because it will never be too much. So now that you know the service you're going to provide in the industry, go find a trainer. Don't do an online course and just think you can YouTube your way to success with the skill set of it. I'm not going to show you guys how to lash. I'll show you how to build a business. So you need to find an in-person trainer that you can go to, invest the money into it, and get really good at that skill set and get that confidence that you know you can provide, because this is bigger than just a career or job. This is your way of never having a job again. This is your way of building something for your family. This is something that you can actually grow into and really accomplish all your dreams with this thing right here. You can't get that from a job. Doing this and building your own career, this is the best way to do it. I recommend everyone to not have a job. That's why I've helped so many people quit their jobs, because it's so easy nowadays to get into your own business and work from home. Even you don't even need a studio. You can work just from home and you can make great money doing it. $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month doing something you actually enjoy, and you're making a difference. You're helping women feel beautiful. So find them on Instagram. Make sure that they're credible. Make sure that they have good results. One thing you don't want is to do one of these and you don't actually learn anything. So find an in-person coach and make sure they're good and do it. Don't do an online course, and do in person, okay? And then practice on the mannequin, practice on models, practice as much as you can and get really good and build that confidence to where you know you're providing a good service. Okay, so number one, pick a service, find a coach, and practice until you are great at it. Okay, now number two, this step right here should not take you more than a week, should not take you more than a month. This step is what stops everyone from moving forward, because they waste and they spend so much time on this when it should be very quick. Get a logo, pick a name, and let's get started on your Instagram. That's it. Don't overthink it. For the logo, you go to Fiverr.com, you type in graphic designers, and you have someone create you a logo for $5 to $10. That's done. Next, you go to ChatGPT, you grab someone's name that you like, or you just say, give me 20 to 30 beauty salon ideas for my business. Let them give you a bunch of names, and then you pick the one you like. Do not overthink it. And then get your Instagram started. So if you already have an Instagram with some followers on it, I would say convert that into your business/personal Instagram, because we're going to go into it on the next chapters, but your Instagram is basically a personal/business. It's not just a business Instagram. This isn't just a business. This is your life. So you're going to have to switch everything over. So if you have one, just convert it. Don't create a brand new one. I don't recommend that. If you already have followers and you already have people, because this is going to help us get clients. So just convert your current Instagram into your business Instagram. It's going to be a mix of both. When I show you guys the structure and how I want you to post, you'll see why we're going to do this, okay? So convert your Instagram, Your profile photo needs to be a photo of you, not your logo. A nice professional photo of you, because you have to understand, people aren't buying lashes, they aren't buying brows, they're buying you. They want someone they can relate to, that they know, like, and trust. So if it's just your logo, you're going to struggle getting clients. So have a photo of yourself. We know what service we're doing, we know what we're called, we know what our logo is. Now you need to set up your studio. Now, should you be home based? Should you be studio? Should you be salon suite? What should you do? Should you rent a room? Me personally, I think you should do it from home at first, if you have that luxury. If you have an extra room that you can convert, or you have a living space you can convert, do it from home. And this will help you, especially in the future when you decide to run paid ads. You can take that overhead money, whether it's $400, $500, $600, put it into ads, and that's going to actually make you money rather than just having a salon or a suite. So if you have that luxury, work from home. It doesn't mean you're less professional, doesn't mean people won't like it. It is fine. A lot of my clients work from home. That's how they started. They got up to $5,000, $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 a month, and then they eventually converted it into a salon studio suite once they were ready to hire somebody. But if you have that luxury, work from home. If not, go find a room to rent, go find a solo salon, go find a place to work, but try not to spend more than $150 to $200 a week, depending on where you live. But for the most part, do your best to keep it under $200 a week. That way you have extra money for supplies, ads, and to really grow the business. So don't try to go for some luxurious $3,000 a month place. You don't need that at first. Just have something simple, because the way you set up the room, that's what's going to matter. It doesn't matter where you're doing it. As long as the room is comfortable, you have nice lighting there, you have a comfortable bed, you're sweet, you have good services, they're going to come back. They don't care where you're doing it from. Obviously, don't have it be in the hood, etc., but you know what I mean. Have something minimal, simple, and something you can afford. That way you can use those extra funds for other things in your business. So get a place to work, whether it's from home or a small room to rent, and set it up nicely with a nice bed, nice lighting, nice ambiance, nice music, have some snacks there. Your customer retention, yes, it's based on how well the service is, but you want to give them an experience. You're not just getting them in there for lashes, you're giving them an experience. People don't remember what you said to them, they remember how you made them feel. So when they walk in there, they need to be treated like a queen. They need to be treated with the best smells, with the best words, with the best feeling, the best energy. And you can create that in any room, whether it's in your house or it's in a solo salon. So if you're in your house, don't have your dog running everywhere and their bed is messy and your house looks a mess just for them to get to your nice room. No, everything needs to be on point. So make sure everything looks good, looks clean. So set up your studio, have a nice place to work from. Number 4, let's set up a game plan. Okay, how do we get to $10,000 a month? What do the numbers look like? We need a roadmap. So many people start their business or start their idea and they're like, I want to make $1 million, but they don't reverse engineer that. So let's see what that reverse engineer looks like. Okay, so $10,000 a month, that means you need, let's say, about 100 clients that month, and you charge each of them $100, depending on the service, of course, but we're going lashes. You need 100 clients at $100 each to $10,000 a month. Okay, so let's divide that by 4. It means you need 25 people a week. Divide that by 5. Let's say you're working 5 days a week, means you need 5 people every day. Or if you're working 6 days a week, you need about 3 to 4 people a day to get to that goal. So now we know, okay, we need 100 clients, we need 25 people a week. Now we can figure out how many days we need to work. Now we need 5 people a day. Let's say we're doing 5 days a week. So 100, 10, 25, 5 people a day. Okay, now we have a game plan. Now, how do we get 5 people a day? What does that look like? What's our time block look like? Are we doing, so each set takes about 2 to 3 hours. So we have 3-hour time block. We fill in our gaps for food. Let's schedule everything out as if we already have 5 clients a day. So map it out. That way you're prepared and you're like, okay, this is my schedule. Everything's open. Now it's time to fill these. One thing I want you guys to understand that I think a lot of people make the mistake of, you don't need money right now. You need people. You need as many people through those doors. You need walking billboards. You need people to tell their friends about you as much as possible. You don't need money. Everyone wants to make a profit the first month, the second, the third month. I'm like, guys, you just started a brand new business. Back in the 1990s, 2000s, people would wait 3 to 4 years to see a profit. Now we get impatient if we don't see a profit in 1 to 2 months. That's very unrealistic. So go into it with the mindset of, I need people, not money. It's okay if you're taking an L first month, second month, if you're losing money. It's okay, but you will get it back tenfold. Right now is the part of your business where you're gonna have to work much harder for very little money. And then eventually it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna be making a lot of money and you're gonna feel like you're barely working. And that's the point you wanna get it to, but you have to go through that initial phase that nobody wants to go through. So guys, understand, you don't need money, you need people. Okay, so how do we get the people? Go into local Facebook groups, ask your friends and family, Go into Facebook Marketplace, talk to everyone around you, and post on Instagram. Okay, so what does that look like? You can't just post, hey, I offer lash services, who wants it? It has to be a very subtle post. So the way to do this, offer value in the group and encourage interaction. So for instance, a good post you could make is, hi everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I've been seeing a lot of questions about maintaining lash extensions during summer, and I thought I'd share some tips with you. Number 1, keep them dry. Number 2, brush them gently. Number 3, avoid oil-based products. Does anyone else have any lash care tips or tricks that they swear by? I'd love to hear your experiences or answer any questions you might have about lash maintenance. Also, if you're looking for a personalized advice or interested in getting your extensions done, feel free to DM me. I've been working with these beauties for a while now and I absolutely love what I do. That right there is a very subtle Facebook Marketplace or local Facebook group post that you can make that will get you clients. So go into local groups, as many as you can. Go into Facebook Marketplace and make a post very similar to that and make a few of them. Just because you get rejected once or twice, keep making them. Different Facebooks, it doesn't matter. Make as many of these posts as you can. Don't bombard it. That's how you're gonna start to get clients from Facebook groups and from Facebook Marketplace, okay? Subtle, where you're encouraging interaction and you're giving advice, okay? Now, number 2 is family and friends. All of your family needs to get their lashes done. All of your friends need to get their lashes done. It doesn't matter. All of your family, all of your friends, offer them free services just so you can practice and get good. Because once you have that proof of concept that your friends are loving it, that your family's loving it, you're going to feel more confident. They're going to tell their friends and you're going to get people this way. So do a bunch of free sets. So many people don't want to work for free at first, and it's the best thing to do because once you start working for free and you get a more proof of concept, you build your confidence more, then you're like, okay, I'm ready to start charging people. So to get people in for free until you really have that confidence, but just you want people to repost your stuff. So let's say now you have 2 or 3 people that's coming in. Those 2 or 3 people might have 1,000 followers. Have them repost your stuff in exchange for a free service. Now 3,000 new people just saw your stuff. They're gonna reach out to her, and that's how you're gonna start to build and get one person here, one person there. So all those 3 people should turn into another referral, and then that referral into another. So make sure you're constantly asking for referrals, you're asking them to repost your stuff, and you're posting consistently on your Instagram too, because you have to understand them. Like I said earlier in the video, people are buying you. They're not buying the lashes, they're not buying the brows, they're buying you. So post consistently, post your dog, post your cat, post your Starbucks, post your family, and then obviously post your services, post your studio, post things about you to get them to be relatable. And that's how you're gonna build on Instagram. People are gonna start to follow you. Anytime you get a new follower, send them a message. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Have you ever had your lashes done before? Make sure you hit up everyone on your Instagram, going into those local groups, hitting up your friends and family, and that's how you start to get that initial 2 to 5 people to start coming. Okay, now that you've been going everywhere, asking people, posting on groups, posting on Instagram, you should be getting a few people in. So now is the time I want you guys to actually get a booking system. So get a simple booking system, whether it's Beauty Launch, whether it's Square Appointments, whether it's Gloss Genius. Those are my 3 favorite ones because they're very simple to use rather than Vagaro. Those are better for salon owners. But for right now, Beauty Launch, Gloss Genius, or Square Appointments, get a booking system, get acclimated to it, get comfortable, because you should only be seeing about 2 to 4 people. So put them in the calendar, figure out how to use it, get situated to your booking system, go from there. And make sure everywhere you go, you talk about what you do, whether it's in the gym, on the bus, when you're out eating, it doesn't matter. Everyone needs to know what you're doing. So many people are scared to talk about what they're doing. So if you're with a girl at the gym and you see her lashes, like, oh my God, your lashes are beautiful. Where do you get them done? I get them done here. Oh, great. Well, I just started my lash business. You have such beautiful eyes or a beautiful face, whatever you want to say. I'd love to get you in for a free service, and maybe we can do an exchange where you repost me and I work for you for free. Boom. That's how you get a client. And then that girl might have 10 other friends, and then you start to work on them. And make sure you're talking to everybody, everywhere you go at all times. Okay? So in-person interactions, Facebook groups, Facebook Marketplace, posting on Instagram, and friends and family. These are the best ways to get started with getting clients either for free or for enough money just to cover supplies. Now, number 5, make sure while you're getting in the 2 to 4 people a week for free or for very little money just to cover supplies, make sure you're building good habits. Make sure you're pre-booking your fills. Make sure you're asking for referrals. Make sure you're giving a great customer experience. See if they're coming back. See if they're excited. See how their reaction is. You need to start to develop the good habits now, because when you go from 2 to 4 people a week and you bounce to 15 to 20 people a week, things break. And if you don't have the good habits now, you're going to take those bad habits into when you're actually busy, and that will affect you in the long term because it takes years to build a reputation. It takes seconds to destroy it. So build that good reputation now, build those good habits now. So when you do get busy, you have such a strong foundation that it's second nature to you, and you're keeping those clients coming back. Because if you can't keep 2 to 4 people, you won't be able to keep 15 to 20 people or 30 to 40 people. Develop these habits now. So make sure you're pre-booking your fills. Make sure you're asking for referrals and asking them to repost your stuff. Make sure they're coming back. Take audit on, okay, I had 4 people last week and 4 of them pre-booked their fills. Okay, I'm doing something right. Or I had 4 people last week, nobody rebooked and nobody told their friends. Okay, why? What could I do different? Number 4, make sure you're posting consistently on Instagram, whether it's your personal life, whether it's your studio, whether it's your clients' testimonials. Make sure you're constantly taking photos of all your clients. So make sure you start to develop that habit of taking photos and not forgetting. And then habit number 5 is always self-evaluating at the end of the day. Okay, how did today go? I saw 2 girls, they're very happy, they gave me a referral. Make sure you're constantly self-evaluating yourself, because you want to do this at this level now, because once you're busy and you're seeing 5-6 people a day, you might not have time to self-evaluate, and you want to develop that habit now to where you're always constantly asking yourself, what did I do today? What could I do better? And what will I take into the next day? Okay? Now this right here is where you're going to skyrocket and get past that $10,000 a month. 2025 is pay to play. If you want to go fast, you have to pay to play. But the reason steps 1 through 4 are so important is because now you have a small fire built. You've built a solid foundation, and now you have a small fire built. Now it's time for the gasoline. Run paid ads. Running paid ads is what's going to scale you from 2 to 4 people to 20 to 25 people in a very short amount of time. This is what's going to time crunch everything for you. Yes, you can still do this all the way through until you're seeing $10,000 a month. 100% you can do this, but it might take you 8, 10 months, a year and a half. Who knows how long it's going to take you. But when you run paid ads, you're time crunching that into 3 months, into 4, 6, 7 months. Very quickly, you're going to get there. So run paid ads, whether you're doing boost posts, whether you're running ads on your business manager, whether you hire a company like myself to get you there. Doesn't matter what you do, run paid ads. Now you're already making content, you're already doing so much, so I would recommend just hiring someone out that constantly does it. All we do is run paid ads. We spend hundreds of thousands every month on ads, so we know exactly what's working. We don't have to guess with that money. I would recommend just outsourcing that and just going as fast as possible. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Google how to do paid ads, how to run paid ads, how to do boost posts. It doesn't matter the direction you decide to go, just do it. And you need to run paid ads. Start with a small budget of $10, $15 a day, and then kind of go from there. And this is why I brought up earlier about the studio, because yes, you could get a nice studio for $800 or $1,000 a month. But at first, I would much rather you build a clientele with that $800 to $1,000. I'd rather you take that money, put it into paid ads, go super fast. And then once you're seeing 15, 20, 25 people a week making good money, then you can start to get a salon studio, and you can go from there, because now you have extra funds. So at first, all that money needs to go into customer experience and marketing. That's it. Not the studio, not the salon, not Louis bags, nothing like that. Customer experience and marketing. That's the only 2 things your money should be going into. So yeah, that's going to help you expedite that time frame and get you to that $10,000 a month very, very fast. So run paid ads. If you guys want any help with that, just send me a message on my Instagram, Lash Launch, and I'll take care of you. But other than that, run your paid ads, okay? Now, lastly, things are going to break. When you go from 2 to 4 people a week to instantly 15 to 20 people a week, things are going to break. But that's okay. Get those clients in, pivot as you go, and fix things. Because it's very different when you have back-to-back clients, and now you're dealing with more personalities. So now that you're starting to see a bunch of clients, you ran the paid ads, you're booking your 5, 10, 15, 20 people a week. Now you're starting to see success. You're starting to get speed. Now it's time to tie everything together. You need the right mindset. Business is literally those steps I told you right there. Picking a service, getting good at it, getting people through the door, finding ways to get clients in, whether it's organically or paid ads, and servicing them and keeping them coming back for more, and them telling their friends. That's business. That's 20% of what you need to do to be successful. But if you want to get to $10,000 a month and stay there, you need the right mindset. Now, I know it's very corny or it's weird. You're like, what does mindset have to do with this? Mindset is everything. What's the stress management you're willing to go through? How many people a day are you willing to hear no from to get to that yes? Mindset is everything when getting past $10,000 a month and maintaining it. First, you need to have that self-belief, that self-confidence. You have to be able to have grit and resilience and persistence and keep going nonstop, because guess what? This is hard. Running a business is hard. Keeping a business is hard. It's very, very difficult. Yes, it's much easier to have a job, but the job is so unfulfilling. You won't be that one person in your family that breaks that trajectory of constant struggling, of bills, and you can show your family and everyone a different life that they never experienced before. And this is the only way to do it. Whether you're an athlete or you're a musician, you're making a bunch of money, then that's fine. But guess what? I'm not talented like that. I can't sing. I can't play a guitar. I can't dunk a basketball, you know? So I had to create a business. Now I'm able to create a business that I'm making that type of money, and I'm showing my family what's possible, and I built that dream life with me. So the mentality, the mindset behind running the business is everything. That's the only thing that's going to tie everything together. So make sure you have a strong mindset. Make sure you're investing in yourself. Make sure you're reading. My favorite book is Outwitting the Devil. I read that book twice a year. That book right there set the foundation for my philosophies and my mindset. So I read that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar, Awakening the Giant by Tony Robbins. Focus on getting that mindset so strong and built so tough that you can withstand anything. Because this is a hard thing you're going to get into, but it's the most fulfilling thing. And once you're in it and you know what to do and you're flowing, you'll love every second of it. And I just showed you the exact steps and exactly what you need to do to get to $10,000 a month. I'm telling you, the business side of things is easy. It's not easy, it's simple. But what's hard is the mindset of doing it every day, seeing it day in and day out, getting called a scam every day, people telling you no, they don't want your stuff, people saying your stuff isn't good, your family and your friends like, what are you doing? Go get a real job, go focus on this. Are you still doing that little lash business of yours? You're gonna hear so many things, and at first when you make a post and someone says, oh, your work is ugly, how are you gonna respond to that? Are you gonna take it personal? Are you gonna be understanding? How are you gonna respond? So you need to build those calluses, you need to build that mindset to go through with this, because if anyone follows exactly what I told them right now, they will get to $10,000 a month. But most people will fail because they'll either take too long in creating their logo, or they'll get one bad comment and they're gonna stop what they're doing. They're gonna feel insecure and not confident. One bad thing is gonna happen that's gonna break someone. So as long as you can see this through and understand you have a competitive advantage by just not stopping, you will never fail if you don't quit. So see it through, keep going, understand that with you just simply not stopping, you're beating everybody around you. So follow these steps, have a strong mindset and build that, and watch your business get to $10,000 a month. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. My biggest goal of this channel is to give you guys so much free advice, better than anyone's paid stuff, that you can actually build and grow something from this. I'm not gonna show you guys how to do a service or how to lash, but I will show you how to make some money, how to keep clients, how to build a real strong foundational business that's gonna give you guys your dream life, get you guys everything you've been wishing for and wanting for. So please like, subscribe, share this video with people, and thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one.